let's get straight into today's action because I want to give away $1 million. Let's do it. Let's see if we can change somebody's life in the next half hour or so. Let's meet our contestants tonight. And in seat number 1, we have Tracy Gothard, who worked as a stewardess on a fishing boat with AC/DC. Lachlan Walker made a fake wristband for a music festival and got to hang out with all the bands backstage. Cheryl Harrison lost $6 grand in a shopping centre. Luckily got it all back. Well done, Cheryl. Jason Clark worked with a snake catcher, as a snake catcher, and had to pull a python out of a car's suspension. Georgia Webster went shark diving, now wants to swim with crocodiles. And when Dr. Hook came to Perth, they gave Kent Grimster free tickets and drinks to come to the show. There you go. All right, Tracy, come on. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tracy Gothard is from White Rock in Cairns. Yeah,
correct.
beautiful part of the world in Queensland. Beryl's your mum. Hi, Beryl.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You a Cairns girl as well?
At the moment, I am, yes.
Yeah. Where are you from originally?
From England, originally, and then to New Zealand, and then Brisbane.
Good. Well, you've got the good Aussie tan these days, haven't you? Don't look... you've got the old English the old porcelain skin these days. You're looking fantastic and healthy up there.
Beautiful.
What's it like living up in Cairns these
I
days?
absolutely love it.
Now, you've worked on the reef for years, haven't you?
Yes, yes.
Well,
Not
that-
anymore.
God's backyard, that, isn't it?
It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
These days, you're an attendant with Jetstar.
Correct, yes.
How's
Hello,
that going?
Jetstar.
Yeah. Give him a big pump up there.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me about working on one of the ships or one of the boats with AC/DC and Bill Clinton.
Well, I wasn't working with Bill Clinton, but he happened to be in Port Douglas at the same time. So luckily AC/DC went unnoticed as they walked down to their boat because everyone was talking to their collars. And
So Angus was able to walk free without anyone driving him mad while Bill Clinton was copying all the rock star treatment.
Yes, and they thought all the rock star treatment was for them at first, all the paparazzi and everything, and but it was actually for Bill Clinton.
And how'd you go out in the boat with the boys?
Oh, I had a great day. They
Yeah.
called a Marlin and gave us all free tickets to the concert afterwards for five tickets each.
Wonderful.
Yes, it was.
Right, Tracy, $1 million. How'd that go?
It'd be good.
All right, you ready to play?
I'm ready.
Let's play Hot Seat. Go. Good luck, Trace, for $100. Which of these is not a common ingredient in the dish ratatouille? A, eggplant. B, onion. C, tomato. D, rats.
I think I know this one, Eddie. I'm going to lock in D, rats.
Lock in D, rats.
Yes.
They're not in it because they make the ratatouille, don't
right,
they? Correct for
movie.
$100. Great movie. 200. Which of these constellations is typically depicted as a set of scales? A, Libra. B, Gemini. C, Sagittarius. D, Leo.
I think I know this, but I'm actually going to pass,
Oh,
Eddie.
okay. Come on, tell me
Yes.
why, Trace.
Just a bit of strategy,
Got the strategy
going on,
happening?
maybe. Who
Yeah.
knows?
All right.
Yeah.
See you later, Tracy. Bye.
Thanks, Eddie.
Go, Lachlan. I'm well, buddy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Lachlan Walker's 23 years of age, a photographer from Sale in Victoria. Rachel's his partner. Go, Rach.
Hey, Eddie.
Welcome to the show too.
Thank you.
Now, Lachlan, tell me, with your photography, what are you doing at the moment? A lot of fashion stuff?
Yeah, I just got back from LA recently. I was actually over there doing a bit for Nina in Pasadena, which is Buddy Franklin's
Buddy
label.
Franklin's, Nina in Pasadena. So
Yeah.
what sort of fashion shoot in LA were you doing?
I was just working with a couple models over there, shooting their new women's range.
Fantastic. So when will we see those photos?
There's a couple of them up on their Instagram now, but they'll be rolling out over the next little while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, good on you. All right, let's go. Which of these constellations is typically depicted as a set of scales? Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo.
I have no idea, so I'm going to guess.
Have a think. Scales. 8. Can you knock any out? 7. 5. Then answer.
C.
C
Locked in C.
is locked in. Which one did you say? Did you change there? Or?
No.
You didn't. No, we should have. No, Libra's are scales. Yeah. Libra is Latin for measure or scale. Gemini's the twin. Sagittarius is an archer. Leo's a lion. What star sign are you?
I'm a Pisces.
You're a Pisces, are you? Bad luck, mate.
No good.
I'm sorry. See you later. Hello, Cheryl.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
That was bad luck for Lachlan. Got an early one. Sometimes they look easy, but they're not.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cheryl Harrison from Cranbourne East is an owner-operator of Commodore wreckers. Tell me about it.
Well, we wreck Commodores.
You wreck Commodores? Yeah.
Basically, everything from sort of VS to VZ, so, I don't know, 96 to 2005 models.
What's the most popular part that people want to come when they come to the wreckers?
SS stuff.
Yeah.
Anything that's off an SS, you get it. They want it. And they want it cheap, though.
Yeah.
No one wants to pay for it.
No one wants to pay?
No.
35 years of age. Mark's your brother. G'day, Mark.
Okay, Eddie.
Welcome to the show, buddy. Cheryl, you ready?
Yes.
Let's go for $200. A common expression used to describe something conspicuous is sticks out like a sore what? A, ear. B, nose. C, thumb. D, leg.
You'd hope it wouldn't be a leg. I'll look and see, please.
Sticks out like a sore thumb is in and correct for 200. 300. The New South Wales Rugby League State of Origin team is frequently nicknamed the what? A, cane toads. B, cockroaches. C, eels. D, sharks. Cheryl's from Victoria.
Cheryl knows nothing about sport.
Knows nothing about sport.
I'm
You can
gonna have
pass,
to
Cheryl.
pass. I'm going to have to.
I'll catch you later.
Thanks.
See you later. Jump in. Big Jason Clark is 44 from Thornton in New South Wales.
That's it, Eddie.
This is just so good for you, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
You know this one, don't you?
Yep.
We're not going to muck around. Let's get the question out of the way. Adam's your long-time mate up the back there. G'day, Adam.
Hey, Eddie, how you
How are
going?
Good, pal. Let's get this done, though, Jason. New South Wales Rugby League State of Origin team is frequently nicknamed the what? Cane toads, cockroaches, eels, sharks.
Been born in Queensland, and a big Queensland supporter. They're cane toads, so we'll lock in New South Wales as B, cockroaches.
The cockroaches are in and correct for $300. The Eels, of course, are the Parramatta Eels and the Sharks are the Cronulla Sharks in the NRL. 11 questions to go for $250,000 when we return on the hot seat right after this. 11 questions to go for $250,000. Sitting in the hot seat in a very bright shirt is Jason Clark, an armament technician with the Royal Australian Air Force.
Yep.
Which means?
Basically, I work with explosives every day, working on the F-18 Hornet, the ejection seats, putting together the bombs, work on the ammunition for the gun. So it's definitely an interesting job.
Interesting's all right. You wouldn't want to sneeze at the wrong time, would you?
No, it's fairly safe. There's a lot of safeties involved, so yeah.
Tell me about this shirt.
Well, it's a Millionaire Hotseat special.
Say that again.
But yeah, it's a recent purchase, and I think it's one I'm going to have to run a few more times.
Yeah, now tell me about the tattoos. What have you got?
Yeah, it's been collecting them for a while. I think basically when I turned 17 in Queensland, the law was you had to be 17, so 2 weeks later, down I
I thought you
was.
were going to say the law in Queensland had to have a tattoo.
Yeah, no, you have to be 17, so I think it was about 2 weeks or a week later, down I went with Mum and Dad. And,
Yeah.
got the first tattoo.
So Mum and Dad were happy to see you get the tat?
Yeah, yep.
What was your first tattoo?
It's hidden up in the top here, a little skull and dagger and some roses.
Yeah.
And while I was there, Dad actually decided to get Mum's name in his tattoo.
Well, just in case you forgot.
Well, it had only taken him about 20 years
Yeah, fair
to
enough.
get it added, so yeah.
Good on you, Jason. Adam's over there. Adam, you've got a few stamps on the arm as well.
Yeah, I got a few.
Yeah?
Eddie, yep.
Good
I've
on you.
been collecting them for about 20 years.
Obviously something in common. Is this how you met each other, knew each
No,
other?
we actually joined the Air Force at the same time.
Yeah.
So Adam was, I think, 1 or 2 days before. Same recruits course went through, and then initially we were airframe fitters, and yeah, same course at Wagga for 12 months.
Good stuff. Let's go, Jace, for 500. Singer Pat Benatar had a hit in 1983 with the song Love Is a What? A, dream. B, catastrophe. C, holiday. D, battlefield.
I'll lock in D, thanks, Eddie.
From the bloke from the Royal Australian Air Force, battlefield is in and correct for $500. $1,000. Which of these creatures is classified as an arachnid? A, ladybird. B, moth. C, mite. D, grasshopper.
Well, arachnid, 8 legs, so we'll count ladybirds out. I think both moth and grasshopper.
4, 3.
Lock in C.
Locked in. Mite is correct for $1,000. 8 legs, no wings. It gets you an arachnid.
okay.
Yeah, spiders, daddy long legs, scorpions, mites and ticks are all arachnids. All right, $1,500. Going beautifully here, Jason. Here it comes. The name of acrobatic troupe Cirque du Soleil is French for Circus of the what? A, sun, B, moon, C, light, D, soul.
Once again, might be a bit of a guess. Tossing up between A and C.
Cirque du Soleil. Can pass.
I think I might actually pass, Eddie.
Gonna pass?
Yeah.
Catch you, Jace. See you, mate. Hello, Georgia.
Hi, how you going?
How are you? Georgia Webster's from Wallen in Victoria, a land surveying student at RMIT, 20 years of age. Kiani's your best friend. Hi, Kiani.
Hi, Eddie, how you going?
How did you guys become friends?
We went to primary school together
Did
in
you really?
Wallen and still friends now. 10
What
years
school did you go
later. Wallen Primary.
Good on you. And you're still living in Wallen?
Yeah.
How's land surveying going?
Yeah, good. Good. So,
What are you going to do when you finish? Become a surveyor,
Yeah.
obviously. But
Yeah.
what sort of thing do you want to do?
I've been looking at going into hydrographics, so still got a few years left
Go
to
on,
study.
Georgia. You've seen Cirque du Soleil before?
No, but I did French in high school.
Aha! The name of acrobatic troupe Cirque du Soleil is French for circus of the what? Sun, moon, light, soul.
I believe it's sun, so lock in A.
Lock in A, sun. It's correct for $1,500. You must go and see Cirque du Soleil. It
Yeah.
is a wonderful experience. In fact, their latest show, Cruiser, is in Australia in 2016 and 2017. It's a traditional circus theme featuring aerial hoop, contortionists, wheel of death, all those things. But it's just absolutely wonderful to sit there in the audience at Cirque du Soleil.
And I'll know what it means.
What's that?
And I'll know what it means.
You
too.
will indeed. In fact, you'll be able to join up if you keep going here. 8 questions for $250,000. Good luck, Georgia, for $2,500. Crampons are worn on the feet during which activity? A, ice climbing, B, base jumping, C, rowing, D, tightrope walking.
I would like to pass. I have no idea.
Out.
Yeah, I'll pass. Thank you.
See you, Georgia. Bye.
Thank you.
G'day, Kent.
How are you, Eddie?
I'm well. Kent Grimstar from Woollahra in Victoria. Woollahra in the Grampians, is it?
Yep.
Where, I don't know Woollahra.
It's Melbourne side of the Grampians, halfway down.
Yep.
So from Hamilton to Horsham, and you walk out the end of our street and you see the entire panorama of the Grampians.
Wow, what a view to see every day.
Beautiful.
67 years of age, retired ex-national sales manager and a jackaroo.
Yeah,
Where'd you ply your trade?
the main area was Narrandera, Darlington Point, New South Wales,
Yeah.
Riverina. Played footy in the Riverina under an ex-Collingwood footballer,
Who was that?
Warren Roper.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But that was VFL in those days.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But he came up there and tried to get us all fit. Like, you've got 26 guys that work on sheep stations that are fitter than he is. Didn't teach us anything about tactics or anything. It was all just doing push-ups, and I mentioned it to him one night and got dropped for 2 weeks. So.
Good to see you haven't held a grudge, Kent.
Stick around.
Mate, it's only 40 years ago. Get over it, son. Hey, let's get this out of the way. Crampons are worn on the feet during which activity? Ice climbing, base jumping, rowing, tightrope walking.
I'm pretty certain it's A, Eddie. I'd lock in A.
Lock it in. Correct for $2,500. I'm glad you got that one right, Ken. I'd hate to think what you're going to say about me when you left the show. 7 questions to go for $250,000 when we return right after this. Kent Grims's in a hot seat. Come on, Kent, for $4,000. The Monteira is the distinctive hat traditionally worn by who? A, chefs. B, beefeaters. C, gondolas or gondoliers. D, bullfighters.
Well, I don't think it's A, and I don't think it's B. So, C or D. I'm going to pass.
5 contestants, 7 questions, and Kent is gone. There you go. Thanks, Kent. All right, Trace. All the passes are gone. It's sudden death with $250,000 and 7 questions staring you in the face. Tracy Gothard from White Rock in Cairns. The Montera is the distinctive hat traditionally worn by who? Chefs, beefeaters, gondoliers, bullfighters.
Oh my goodness, I have no idea.
Montera.
It's going to be a guess.
Montera.
Gondoliers, beefeaters.
Montera. Montera. 15.
They always say when in doubt, lock in B, so I might lock in B, Eddie.
You tell me what to do. Lock it in.
Oh, I'm tossing up
6.
between B and D.
4, 3, 2.
I'll go D. Lock in D.
Why?
I don't know.
It's not
I
a
just
chef,
thought Montera. It sort of sounds, you know.
not a chef, not a gondolier.
No, I was sort of ruled those
Well,
out.
beefeaters are English, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bullfighters, correct for $4,000. It's that flat-top black hat covered in curly woven
Yeah.
fabric with a round bulb above each ear said to represent the bull's horns. Come on, Trace. 6 questions to go for $6,000. The official flag of which of Australia's external territories features a green pine tree? A. Norfolk Island. B. Cocos Islands. C. Christmas Island. D. Coral Sea Islands.
Crikey, flags aren't my thing. The only thing jumping out at me is Coral Sea Islands because I live in the Great Barrier Reef, obviously. Norfolk, pine tree. It's got to be cold, I guess, cold climate. Yeah, I'm gonna.
10.
I think I'll lock in A. Eddie. We'll see. Christmas Island.
4 seconds. Give me an answer. Come on.
Oh God.
2.
C. C. Lock in C. C.
You've heard of a Norfolk pine?
Yeah. Damn.
Norfolk Island. Trace. Norfolk Island pine, native to the island. You were there. Have you ever
Right.
flown over these places, or?
Oh, probably, but we don't get to look out of the window.
I suppose you don't. You're serving cocktails, aren't you, Trace?
No.
Good on you, Trace. Good luck with
Thank
everything.
you, Eddie.
See you later.
Cheers, bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, Cheryl Harrison.
Hello, Eddie again.
All right. Come on, Cheryl. 5 questions for $100,000. You ready?
That'd be nice. No.
For $6,000.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to give you the question, even if
Okay.
you're ready or not, okay? Describing someone who assists during and after childbirth, the word doula derives from which language? A. Russian. B. Greek. C. Portuguese. D. Italian.
Doula. It sounds Greek. I don't think it's Portuguese. I don't think it's Russian.
20.
Doula. Doula. B. Lock in Greek.
Lock in B. Greek. Correct for $6,000. From the Greek word for servant woman, the doula provides physical and emotional support and advice. Right, we've got 4 questions, 4 contestants, which means, Kent, you can win $10,000, Georgia $20,000, Jason $50,000, Cheryl $100,000, a grand or nothing when we return in the hot seat next. Welcome back to the hot seat. Cheryl Harrison is in the hot seat ready to play for $10,000. But tell me, Cheryl, about the day you lost $6,820.
I was going to the bank to get a bank check. Had to go meet real estate. It was all a big hurry. I jumped out of the car. As I'm very clumsy, tripped over the curb, the edge of the gutter. Not much tripped over, but the $6,500 or more that was in my hand went scattered.
So you jumped out of a car with $6,500 in $50 notes, and it went up in the air.
It went everywhere.
Where were you?
Westfield and Fountain Gate. Major
Fountain
shopping
Gate?
centre.
Catherine Kim didn't scoop it up, did they?
I stood there dumbfounded. I didn't know what, it just froze. And then there was these 2 tradie guys and this elderly lady, and they started grabbing all this money, and I had a jumper on with the pocket at the front, and they just started shoving it into my jumper. So it kicked me back into gear. I started grabbing it all, picked it up, chucked it in there, ran into the bank. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't speak. Gave it all to the teller lady. She said, "What are you going to say? Bank check?" She said, "How much for?" I said, "I don't know yet." gave her the money. She counted it, and the amount came up $6,820, and I nearly cried.
So it was all there.
There was every cent.
Did you speak to the people who collected the money?
I just said thank you and ran.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do.
Good on you. Well done, Cheryl. And what were you
good.
getting the bank cheque for?
For my factory, for my business.
So this was all your life savings to get into your business and get going, and suddenly it was all thrown up in the air.
Yeah.
And all the people jumped around and helped you.
Yeah, and they didn't take any. I mean, you could have just taken a 50 slow, you know. I wouldn't have known. You could have taken a handful and run. I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't.
Good on you, Cheryl. Well, I want you to take more than a handful here and run. Okay? Hopefully 100,000. Here's a 10 grand question.
Okay.
Paddy melon is the name of several species of animal in the same family as which of these? A. Platypus. B. Wallaby. C. Wombat. D. Tasmanian devil.
Gee, it's got really hot all of a sudden. Paddy melon. All right, I don't think it's wallaby. Paddy melon. I don't think it's wombat. Tasmanian devil.
10.
Paddy melon. Oh. Platypus, paddy melon. Fucking wombat. C.
C is locked in. We're the second on the clock. Sorry, sure, no, it's wallaby. Wallaby, yeah.
Oh well.
Paddy melons, wallabies and kangaroos belong to the macropod family, found obviously in Australia, including Tasmania and New Guinea as well. Cheryl, thank you very much.
You.
See you later. Bye-bye. Okay, Jace, you're back. Come on, 3 questions for $50,000. Divorced these days. Ashley's 20 years of age, working with the Royal Australian Air Force. Let's go for 10 grand.
That's
By definition, something which bifurcates does what? A. Accelerates. B. Forks. C. Smells. D. Crumbles. Make it bifurcates, not bifurcates.
bifurcates, yeah.
Bifurcates.
Absolutely no idea, Eddie, but can't pass, so
Bifurcates.
let's lock in B.
Lock in B. Correct for $10,000. Means to split or divide in 2 directions, such as a river or a road or a branch. Kent, I think you miss out, mate. Sorry about that. Don't hold it against me, okay? I don't want any grudges held against me.
Or me, Ken.
Yeah, it's Jason's fault, okay?
No,
Not mine.
no.
Jason, for 20, get this right, I'll give you $1,000 cash. Here we go. From 1983 to 2012, electronics retail chain Dick Smith was owned by which other retailer? A. Myer. B. David Jones. C. Coles. D. Woolworths. 1983 to 2012.
No, they've recently gone bankrupt. They closed all their stores.
30 seconds.
Probably discount C and D. Mines with David Jones.
20.
I'm going to lock in A, Myer.
Myer, locked in. Georgia, what would you have gone for in this one?
I would have gone A as well.
All right, Kent?
Woolworths.
Woolworths is correct. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, bought by private equity in 2012. Listed on the stock market, went up and then down.
Down,
And
just like
placed in
myself.
receivership early in 2016. You missed by 1.
No
Thanks,
worries.
mate.
Thanks
All
very
the
much,
best. Georgia, you've won $1,000. 20 years of age,
Yep.
$20,000.
Yep.
What do you? That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Be fabulous.
What do you do with 20 grand?
I would go and buy a Jeep next week.
A Jeep?
Jeep Wrangler next week.
Yeah, to drive to school.
To uni, yeah.
You're towards the uni. You're at RMIT,
Yeah.
which is in
Melbourne.
In Melbourne.
Yep.
And you're out in Wallen, so it's a reasonable drive in,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Take up the high country.
So you'd
as well.
love to have that, would you?
Yeah.
And you're a bit of a daredevil. You want to
Yeah.
go shark diving.
Yeah, I went back in January in Port Lincoln on holiday, and it's a good day. Still alive, so all limbs attached.
And you're a state champion in Taekwondo.
Yep.
How long have you been fighting for?
I did it for about 12 years, so not doing it at the moment, but hoping to get back.
What belt are you?
Black.
Yeah, black
Yep.
belt in Taekwondo.
Yep.
You like to shark dive. What
Yep.
else?
I'm hoping to go skydiving soon.
Yeah?
And apparently you can go crocodile diving in Darwin too.
You can, yeah.
So
No one's come back, but you can do it, yeah. Oh, that's great. Well, George, you've got $1,000. Let's go to our news break and come back and play for 20 grand. George is in the hot seat for 20,000 cash. Now, when you go to the ATM and it bobs up $20,000, you're going to put a smile on your face, isn't
probably
it?
die of shock.
Yeah. So you're going to go and buy a Jeep?
Yep.
So it makes a big difference for you, 20 grand at
Sure
20 years
does.
of age. Let's go, Georgia. Good luck.
Thank you.
Which of these classic science fiction films features a cat called Jones? A. 2001: A Space Odyssey. B. Alien. C. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. D. Blade Runner.
I don't think it's Blade Runner because we did that in year 11 English and we had to study it. And I just do not remember a cat. Thinking A or B. A or B, A or B. Lock
20
in
seconds. 20 seconds, sorry.
A. Lock in A.
Final answer?
No.
15. 10.
Lock in B.
Lock in B?
Yep.
Lock in B. Why B? Why did you
I
change?
don't know.
Something must have happened. What happened?
I don't know. I didn't think it was. I know it wasn't D, and I wasn't sure about A, B, or C.
So you wanted to lock in A, though?
Yeah, I don't know. Got
You
no
just
idea.
jumped?
Yeah, just changed last minute.
Kent, what would you have gone for on this one?
I'd have gone C.
You would have gone C. C's wrong
Oh.
on this occasion.
It's good.
That's good news, exactly.
Yep.
D, you know, is wrong as well.
Yes. Yeah.
So D is out.
Yeah.
You went A and then you jumped to B.
Yep.
As a result of that, you have won 20. Well done. Congratulations. Great stuff. Georgia Webster just won 20. Sit down, Georgia. Won $20,000. How you feeling?
I can't believe it.
Got the tears in your eye. Got to go buy a car now.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
on you.
Thank
Well,
you.
make sure when you go to the Jeep dealer, say you mention them 15
Oh, yeah.
times and you need another discount,
Yeah.
okay? Good stuff. George just won $20,000. Catch you next time in the Millionaire Hot Seat. Good night, everyone. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Millionaire Hot Seat. Let's get straight into today's action because I want to give away $1 million. Yes. Let's do it. Let's see if we can change somebody's life in the next half hour or so. Let's meet our contestants tonight. And in seat number 1, we have Tracy Gothard, who worked as a stewardess on a fishing boat with AC/DC. Lachlan Walker made a fake wristband for a music festival and got to hang out with all the bands backstage. Cheryl Harrison lost $6 grand in a shopping centre. Luckily got it all back. Well done, Cheryl. Jason Clark worked with a snake catcher, as a snake catcher, and had to pull a python out of a car's suspension. Georgia Webster went shark diving, now wants to swim with crocodiles. And when Dr. Hook came to Perth, they gave Kent Grimster free tickets and drinks to come to the show. There you go. All right, Tracy, come on. Hello, Tracy. How
Hi,
are you?
Eddie.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tracy Gothard is from White Rock
In
Cairns.
Cairns,
Yeah,
correct.
beautiful part of the world in Queensland. Beryl's your mum. Hi, Beryl.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You a Cairns girl as well?
At the moment, I am, yes.
Yeah. Where are you from originally?
From England
Yeah.
originally, and then to New Zealand and then Brisbane.
Good. Well, you've got the good Aussie tan these days, haven't you? Don't look. You've got the old English white, the old porcelain skin these days. You're looking fantastic and healthy up
Beautiful.
there.
Cheers.
What's it like living up in Cairns these
Oh,
days?
absolutely love it.
Now, you've worked on the reef for years, haven't you?
Yes, yes.
Well,
Not
that-
anymore.
God's backyard, that, isn't it?
It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
These days, you're an attendant with Jetstar.
Correct, yes.
How's
Hello,
that going?
Jetstar.
Yeah. Give him a big pump up there.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me about working on one of the ships or one of the boats with AC/DC and Bill Clinton.
Well, I wasn't working with Bill Clinton, but he happened to be in Port Douglas at the same time. So luckily AC/DC went unnoticed as they walked down to their boat because everyone was talking to their collars. And
So Angus was able to walk free without anyone driving him mad while
Absolutely.
Bill Clinton was
Yes,
copying all the rock star
yes,
treatment.
and they thought all the rock star treatment was for them at first, all the paparazzi and everything, and but it was actually for Bill Clinton.
And how'd you go out in the boat with the boys?
Oh, I had a great day. They
Yeah.
called a Marlin and gave us all free tickets to the concert afterwards for five tickets each.
Wonderful.
Yes, it was.
Right, Tracy, $1 million. How'd that go?
It'd be good.
All right, you ready to play?
I'm ready.
Let's play Hot Seat. Go. Good luck, Trace, for $100.